From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, it's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Just about set, and pitching in this game, Seth Lugo. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Bunting for a hit, and foul ball. And a pitch. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Marte on at first. Nobody out. Next offering is down low. And that is ball 1. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nice job behind the plate there. Line drive caught. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one's in there. 0-1. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And no one can get there. It falls in. Mcneil into second, and he's got a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That one ripped. Out of here. He sends it out of here. His 34th of the season. It's 2-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Got him. Snap throw. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Welcome back. Getting the nod on the mound, Tylor Megill. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Nimmo has it sized up. He makes the grab. One up, one down. Now at the plate, Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. One and two here. On the ground. And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Machado. On the ground to short. Machado out on the play. Juan Soto now, the National League leader in runs batted in this year. First offering, and it just misses. Ground ball right side, and it stays fair. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He scores, and it's a one-run game.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. Right now, 6th in the National League in home runs. There's a swing and a miss.
No ball, one strike.
Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that one hops the wall. Coming around third is Soto. Mcneil with a relay home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 0-1.
0-1.
Next pitch is popped up. Machado makes the grab, one away. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. To the right side, Kim gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down at the top of the second. Swing and a base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Omar Narvaez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Throw over to Cronenworth, and that is that. Back here in San Diego, and now the DH, Matt Carpenter. Here comes a pitch. And he chases a high fastball there.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up. He wants to have a good at-bat.
Carpenter swinging a drive right field, and that ball is out of here. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard. His 43rd home run of the season. It's 2-2.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? With a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Tied up here in the early going.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Smash to the left side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Next for the Padres, Ha-Seong Kim. He was 0 for 4 in Wednesday's game. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Tag. Save. Too late for the throw from Omar Narvaez.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Here's a 1-1. To the right side, Mcneil throws to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And now it's Austin Nola. Carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-2.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Right here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one is lifted in the air. Marte moves under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And fouled off. Nola leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the air, left field, down the line. Canna makes the play, and it's out, number 3. New inning getting started. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Out to short. Bogaerts handles the chance. Sends it across to first. Marte retired. Now it's the DH, Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Alvarez goes 5 feet 11 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. 0-2 now. Throw to first. Alvarez beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout. Man at first with 1 gone. Jeff Mcneil stands in. Runner on the go. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Strike 2.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next offering is fouled back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for a strike. Set for the bottom of the third. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And now it's Juan Soto. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Soto in his 6th season, 24 years old, and he's the reigning home run derby champion. The 0-1.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And the right-hander deals on the ground to first, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Out towards right center field. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags up for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Carpenter, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way. Snags it for the second out. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Hard ground ball, base now. Soto coming home. Now a long throw home. In there. He scores. It's 5-2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So digging in, Austin Nola. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Second and third, 2 down. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Francisco Lindor. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
and looking for the K. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Beatty in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. Back here at Petco Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Xander Bogaerts. Mcneil back to work. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Swinging a foul straight back. Left-hand hitter waits. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Lindor, that's one. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write the initials F. He flips it to second in time. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Marte. That's to third. To first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Narvaez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
He's got it. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Marte stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Into left center for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now Juan Soto. The pitch. With the shift on, hits right into it. Mcneil gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. 1 for 2. And that is cut on and missed. Strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Up the middle, tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Carpenter getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And delivers outside.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Base knock, center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
New pitcher now, Joey Lucchesi. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-2. He's in there.
Well done, drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Line drive. And he'll play it on a bounce. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Out to short. Lindor. They get the force. And that is the inning. 3 runs. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Cruz makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Mcneil in the box again. Takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. On the ground right side. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that's a base hit. Keeps the inning alive, and now Francisco Lindor to the plate. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Lucchesi, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Line drive, base hit.
He was all over that one. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Here's Manny Machado. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nimmo settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Now the youngster Juan Soto. That one out to right. Marte moves under it. Makes the catch. 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Man at first. Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. Bounce to third. Slings it across. Out with room to spare, and that's top of inning number 7. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. The wind of the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Beatty, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive, pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Marte up now for the Mets. Tap back to the mound. Bogarts with the throw to first. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th, and now the DH, Matt Carpenter. And he deals. Pulls that one foul.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Next to hit, Trent Grisham. In the air to left center. Canna drifts towards it, and he makes the catch. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Ha-Seong Kim. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one in the air center field. Brings it in with a nice running grab. Back here in San Diego, Omar Narvaez at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
On the ground to third. First out in the top of the 8th. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 2 away down. Alvarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Right side, hard hit. Third out, and that ends the frame. On to the bottom of the 8th, stepping in for San Diego, Austin Nola. Lucchesi back to work. Out to short. Zips it across, and a quick out number 1. Here's Xander Bogaerts. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth. Lifted in the air out to left. Canna in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. And the batter now, Jeff Mcneil. In for a strike, 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Soto makes the catch. One down.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 stays alive. Alonso, the runner at second with one away. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And down on strikes, and that'll do it.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
8-2 the final here for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Strike.